real power.
Here we go.
Mortals, you are foolish to even attempt to battle me. No one can withstand the might of Fin Fang Fool. It is you who has lost. When I send this ship crashing to the earth, the world will see that the masters of evil are a force to be reckoned with. Ah, as if you haven't. You creature!
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man needs help.
Yeah.
My health's almost gone.
Graceful battle I've ever seen, but you saved the helicarrier. Thanks, team.
You got it, Fury.
When you're done in that area, come back to the bridge.
Hail the Hydra.
Star Tower before we begin our next mission. Come back to the bridge. You'll find out.
Anybody else want some?
Why is he always late?
Hello, team. Welcome to Stark Tower, my pride and joy. It's 40 stories.
I'm gonna refill my beverage while they do the cutscene, guys.
It's amazing what you can do with just a few $1 billion.
We are now a team? Yes. I've been empowered by S.H.I.E.L.D. to create a task force to stop the Masters of Evil. But the helicarrier was so badly damaged that it can't be used as a headquarters. Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require.
Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
I'd suggest you meet Hank Pym first, since he's in charge of equipment. The Vision is here as our information officer.
Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets.
Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel?
I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base. But there was something questionable in his message.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
And we're back.
Stark, there's
The fresh beverage.
Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab.
Oh, we lost one. Let's see if we can bring back Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah. That looks like a ragtag bunch. I can buff him up here.
Let's go do some superhero stuff.
And we'll save it real quick. Alright, we're good. Let's explore.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Roan is on line 6.
Hi, my name's Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym.
Warning.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
In the weapons lab.
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet. Then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how. Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day.
Miss Heather is still waiting for you in the main lobby.
Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility. I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug. Come back anytime. We're always open.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
So I can't get back into there yet.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum-Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet. The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Belova. Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent. It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall. Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments. You are quite welcome.
Wolverine, think you're ready to battle the Masters of Evil?
You know me, Fury. I'm always ready for a good scrap.
Yes. We're a SHIELD task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage. SHIELD is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone. With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
Stark.
Exactly. Though I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and SHIELD recently had a falling out.
Iron Man.
Colonel Fury, Red Roll is on line 6.
Yes, Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic. SHIELD tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions. Anytime.
Well, if you say so.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on the mission. Sure. What do you need? Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
Let's do this.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum-Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, SHIELD's the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Good. One thing I want to point out, you now have a SHIELD port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay, good luck in there. Let me know when you want to leave. Watch, team.
Satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Vondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
Alright, let's do this.
Wolverine, thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Vondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage. Team, I just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. You could disable it. The Omega base would be forced to switch to the secondary drive. Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base.
Do it!
There we go.
Curse that infernal Doom. I can't do anything from this control room. Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
Go.
Finally a challenge. The SHIELD soldiers are no match for my battle suit.
Gank fast.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth.
Blasted. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge.
Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there. Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
Save right here.
Could have been better.
Very nice.
Ah, you big fat dick!
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
The only route left is along the exterior of the Omega.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
I just wish we could have been friends.
I hope this wasn't your date.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
Anybody else want some?
I won. Fear me.
You are officially a loser.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this.
You are officially a loser.
Excellent.
There we go.
plans that could be used to upgrade Ultron.
This is better than a spider bite.
Yeah, these two's jammed. Destroy him.
So, the reports were right. There is a team of superheroes on the Omega base. Well, let's see if this doesn't slow you down.
Yes! No one will stop me from arching.
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I'm stuck in this lab. Am I glad to see you? What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion and then I couldn't open this door. I'm fine. I just hope... Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack? We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood. Not to mention how much my work will be lost. Those must be the results of the super soldier experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently, all they've created are those giants you've seen.
Team, you must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
Well, it just so happens I'm kind of a specialist on gamma bombs. Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
Let Deadpool go in first.
Figures. They've damaged the shutoff. We have to find the auxiliary lab and re-establish the safety interlock. Hello. Do you have a question? Teams aren't allowed to know what each other are doing. Heck, just walking into the wrong section can get you court-martialed, even if you're a civilian. S.H.I.E.L.D. runs this place. They live for all that cloak and dagger stuff. Glad to be of help.
I just wish we could have been friends. And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does. Take a picture!
Let me see it. Yes, I was able to... That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed. Sounds good to me. I'm no superhero.
Mysterio! Jeez, it's good to see you. Still got a fishbowl for a head, I see.
Spider-Man, do you always have to be a half-wit?
Ooh, now that hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, step away from those plans before I have to get medieval on you.
You idiot! Why do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron?
I thought everyone had them. I got some this morning in a box of cereal.
These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron so they can rewrite his programming and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon.
That's impossible. Ultron is sentient. Reprogramming him is illegal.
Yes, it is. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapon upgrades.
If your Ultron gets weapon upgrades, then my Ultron will want weapon upgrades, and that just won't do.
Huh? I've heard enough of your babbling.
defeat.
Did you stop him? No, I don't imagine he did. His job.
Have a nice trip. Flawless victory. That's what you get for being weak, chumps.
Let's do this. Anybody else want some?
Have a nice ride.
Very nice.
Watch out. There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck. I tried to take it out with this anti-aircraft gun, but it's at the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're gonna take that chopper out.
My target's down.
just wish we could have been friends.
I want to fight somebody.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
Kicking ass. More ass is the kick. Right.
Hey everybody, look! I won! I won! You are officially a loser.
Target in range.
Anybody else want some?
Target.
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me... Sounds like a plan. All I ask is that you take the helicopter out quick. I don't think I'm gonna last... Got it. The door to the bridge is open. Thanks for the assist. I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out. You'll get no argument from me. I've had enough excitement from...
That's right, I won. Fear me.
Come get some.
Wish we could have been friends.
You will remain immortal as long as I hold this button. Your plea amused me. I tell you what, let's have a contest. But instead of brawn, how about a test of brains? I'm afraid you have no other options. Now, to keep things interesting, you'll receive an electrical shock for every inch or a damsel you kill. Let's begin, shall we? What is the atomic symbol for gold? That's a lucky guess. What percentage of the Earth's atmosphere is oxygen?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, your answer was incorrect. Isn't that
Ah, that's sad.
Which of the following is not a geologic period of the Earth? Somehow you're cheating. What does MODOK stand for? Impossible! Is one of you reading my mind? The deal is off. You tricked me somehow.
Take a picture!
You did a good job on the Omega Base, team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment. Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers. Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury?
Let's see what we got here. I can switch to the ultimate
Mr. Stark,
outfit here.
there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Time to roll, team.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Welcome, and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
Yeah, the name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me. Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it? Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium. I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into SHIELD's priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
I must admit, I find news of a SHIELD outpost near Atlantis very intriguing. Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders. Indeed, it does. And now I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have an outpost hidden there. We have the largest deposit of vibranium in the world. To open our borders would be an invitation to those who would conquer us. Over the centuries, fools have tried. But the Black Panther is always there to stop them. Indeed I am. Victor Von Doom has created a sizable army of supervillains. I don't know, but Doom must have a truly grand scheme to risk attacks on the Helicarrier and the Omega base. You are quite welcome.
Ah, splendid. You located the missing cufflink. It was a gift from Miss Virginia Potts when she had been Mr. Stark's secretary. It was my pleasure.
Weasel, old buddy. I haven't seen you in weeks. Where have you been hiding?
In the hospital. You stabbed me in the leg. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. But I had to. You were trying to eat the last cheesy puff.
It was my bag of cheesy puffs.
Well, that's not how I remember it.
Sure. Anytime.
The Black Widow is up to something, I just know it. Did you see how nervous she was on the helicarrier? Sure looks like it. She must have been trying to get that laptop to the enemy during the helicarrier battle. Yes. That laptop shows all security systems for the building. And from the looks of those systems, the Imperium must hold something valuable. Okay, so Daredevil and I were close several years back. And the Black Widow and Daredevil were close not so long ago. No, I'm not. I'm long over Daredevil. If he can find happiness with the Black Widow, I wish them both the best. You're welcome.
I know seeing the Super Soldier project has raised some concerns about S.H.I.E.L.D., but let's get all the facts before we cause any trouble. I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has a lot to deal with, and sometimes it makes mistakes, but historically, it's done a great job of keeping the peace. I saw they were testing out a new version of the Super Soldier Serum, the same type of drug that gave me my strength and agility. I have to admit, things sound kind of suspicious. Like, why was she carrying that laptop during the attack on the helicarrier? No, I'd need a lot more evidence before I'd say something like that about the Black Widow. Anytime, friend.
Stark Tower's a beauty, isn't she? I consider her one of my greatest achievements. No problem. Our little task force needed a base, so it seemed like the thing to do. I wasn't worried about the cost. That is, until S.H.I.E.L.D. and I had our little disagreement. More like they had trouble with me. I wanted out of the weapons business. I can't tell you how many breach of contract suits they filed. That was just the beginning. Suddenly I had trouble getting building permits, filing patents. Don't get me started on how my taxes changed. I'm not sure exactly. One morning I realized I needed to do more than just amass wealth. I wanted to help people, and weapons aren't that helpful. You really don't need that many billions to get by. No, my life's taking a new course. I want to be remembered for helping lives, not destroying them. Anytime, my friend.
We just received a message from Nemorita, a cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis. Unknown, but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne. Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s outpost in Atlantis. My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite welcome. Hello, Deadpool.
Black Widow, I feel we've known each other long enough that I can ask you, are you putting on weight?
That's great.
You are quite welcome.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis? S.H.I.E.L.D.'s directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization. I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it. We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there. Correct. The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along. You're welcome.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Tammy and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Could I ask a big favor of you? Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is online.
Anytime at all.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab.
Hi, it's good to see you.
Is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead. He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army. The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's natural power. So a psychic that can lift a book will become powerful enough to lift a bus.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here
Yes,
in the main lobby.
but it has some serious side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
Ah, it was no problem at all.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab.
Hi. It's good to see you.
On line 5, Colonel Fury.
What are you doing? Quit playing.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
I have my mic on. Alright, I need a name for the team. I have returned. What's up, dude? Need a name for my team. How about, Team.
Balls deep. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Whatever happens, remember to protect me.
Oh, shit.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites...
I love how Twitch tells me there's like nobody here. Now that's some bullshit. Any team that lets Deadpool eat him's got problems.
Oh, what's that? Missing something here. I guess I just gotta hop in here, maybe? Nope. Dive chamber, it sounds like where I probably need to be. Aha.
Look! Surface dwellers seek to invade our home! Yes, Namor is a friend of the surface dwellers. And for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too!
Hey, that's, what's his face? I recognize that voice. Ah, shit. The guy who plays Alucard in Hellsing. Crispin Freeman, I think is his name.
We could have been better than a spider bite.
Did I win a new car, too?
There's one still up. The Submariner.
I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight. If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor. My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin. He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You've got that right. The Guardians are trained to protect the temple against all invaders. You need to find an extremely rare plant known as Walick seaweed.
It's very valuable and will be well protected.
Officially a loser.
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it. The priests of the temple use them to open locks.
Next time, I want to play something like this.
Me. Move! No! Come here.
Good. Get back here fast. That seaweed doesn't lie. Let me open up a whirlpool for you.
Good. You've got the ingredients.
What's this? I dreamt my people were in danger, and my realm was stolen from me.
It's no dream, cousin. Atuma's taken your throne and enslaved your people. But you're still much too weak to fight.
No. I'll not forsake my people in their time of need. Very well. I had not thought you surface dwellers were capable of such kindness. If you succeed, I will be forever in your debt.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Atuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
Mind if I just dance?
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Atuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
Hey, looks like Ming the Merciless.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Atuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Atuma just how trustworthy we are.
That's not bad. Ooh.
Whatever it is Wolverine does. How embarrassing for wish we could have been friends.
Remember to stay focused, team. Go no further, surface dweller! Did you?
Emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast. Yes, and who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
Look, Atuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble. Indeed. And they will pay for their transgressions.
We'll see about that.
Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis. Don't worry about these idiots, Atuma. Your loyal minions are more than happy to take care of them.
I just wish we could have been friends.
Deadpool saves the day.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers? Kneel before the King of Atlantis! Fools! You will pay for your insolence! Let me teach them a lesson or two. No. We will work together, Tiger Shark, and we will make them pay dearly for their transgressions against the King of Atlantis!
rich in vitamin C. But rich in vitamin C.
I will tell you nothing. Okay, I'll talk. Tiger Shark! I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Tatuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs. Probably. There's a lot there to search through.
Fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
Everybody look! I won! I won!
Stand up. I'm just getting started.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is the ring does. I just wish we could have been friends.
Finally, my friends, it appears your luck has run out. I trust you're not the only team Colonel Fury has attempting to stop the Masters of Evil. Atuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the sonic emitters, and I just now located our prize. I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions. I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits. But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you. It's the least I can do.
Oh shit. Kraken. Release. Kraken. gonna attack this building, but I'm not sure how. If I sit back here a minute, I'll just blow it up. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, no, he did. Okay. Yeah, he did blow that up. There we go.
It's only gonna get worse, Bob.
I need to go to the other one here. Maybe there's a specific order. Can't get him to knock open the door. Come on, dude, just need to knock down the pillar. Open up the doorway.
did you?
There we go. Kraken. It's kind of a tricky mechanic. I'm not really sure. Kind of kickstarts it to where you actually smash just a pillar. Goes. Weird, man. It's like
next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like
There we go. These guys spin him around. Gotta spin him around a bit.
Many thanks. Atlantis owes you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Surface dwellers, I'll have you know I was perfectly capable of handling the situation alone.
Sure you were.
You did. So I suppose I should thank you. You now have my permission to leave Atlantis.
Get out. Get to the chopper. Just kill one or two of his guys for the road. Alright, I think we can get out of here.
You did a good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers. And that's why your next stop is his palace in the Valley of Spirits. Yes, I want you to discuss things with Mandarin. Find out what the Masters of Evil are planning. Talk to Black Widow for additional information, or see Mr. Wingfoot if you're ready to go now.
In the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab.
While in Atlantis, Mandarin mentioned he was traveling to the Valley of Spirits. That will be the location of your next mission. Simply locate Mandarin and ask him what the Masters of Evil are planning.
Yeah, right.
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo. Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years. It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship. The Axankar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Their technology is still centuries ahead of us. He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Maklu and power rings. They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs. You are most welcome.
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics. No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions. It deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm. All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius. That's the question everyone's trying to answer. So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin. According to Namorita, the sonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city. No, quite the opposite. They're grateful. They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Atuma. Certainly.
Nice going, moron. You gave me the wrong password. Sorry? Look, that password you gave me for the SHIELD files was wrong. I tripped security as soon as I logged on. But I managed to get your data. You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a SHIELD think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together? No. But I can find out by hacking into the SHIELD priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. CB Cebulski, or a guy named Baroge. I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust. Hey.
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler. You are
Hi, can I help you? While attempting to stop a missile heading for London, I fell into the ocean and was frozen. I stayed that way until they fished me out decades later. Yes, I'm sure it was the super soldier serum that kept me alive. But I've got to tell you, it's been quite a shock getting used to these modern times. I've yet to figure out VCRs. Yes, his name was Bucky. He was a great kid, and a great friend. He died in an airplane explosion, or it's assumed he did. His body was never found. Anytime, friend.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing Mandarin again. It's gonna be like old times. Oh yeah, me and Mandarin go way back. I've been locked up in his palace so many times I've thought about having my mail forwarded there. A genius, psychotic, delusional, and out to kill me with a vengeance. It all started when I was kidnapped back in my youth. My heart was damaged, and my kidnapper refused to get me medical treatment until I created weapons for him. No. Another scientist and I designed armor that would keep my heart beating as well as help us get away. The armor worked, but my friend died during the escape. Yes. For the longest time, I wore a chest plate that acted as a pacemaker. No, my condition was corrected, and now my heart is fine. Anytime, my friend.
Hi, what's new? Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sai. Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually, someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil who really saved me. He gave me back my soul. Come back anytime.
Greetings. I trust all went well in Atlantis. They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment. You have my solemn word on it. It was my...
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin, because he's no pushover. Cebulski? Oh yeah, I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd. Well, on a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was threatened with jail. No. Try Vision. I bet he'd know. Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man. It's huge from what I hear. Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless. No problem. And come back anytime you want.
Hello, Deadpool.
Black Widow. I've gotta know. Are those real?
I beg your pardon?
Your teeth. Are they real? They're just so darn shiny and straight.
You are most...
Hello, it's good to see you.
Colonel Fury, Red
Certainly.
Wolf is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing and this
The hell's the Vision?
in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Oh, there he is.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. Barouge. Yes, he is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft. Definitely. Barouge has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him. He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, Barouge gave the authorities the names of his accomplices in exchange for his freedom. No, but Hank Pym might. I am glad to be a...
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the optronics lab.
Hey, what up? It's not...
Alright, on to the next fight.
Mr. Stark.
Say real quick.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss
Hi,
over here.
can I take you some?
Loki, are you certain your ploy in Atlantis worked?
My good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My performance as Mandarin was flawless. Rest assured, the heroes will travel to the Valley of Spirits.
I wonder who will be the worst for this confrontation. The heroes or Mandarin?
It matters not, so long as one of them pays the ultimate price.
The traitorous Mandarin will most likely meet his demise. But not without destroying several of Fury's lackeys first.
Indeed. I would find it most enjoyable if my dear brother Thor were to fall in battle, long as he been a thorn in my side. Oh, don't look so sad, Enchantress. When our ultimate plan is realized, you will find others more worthy of your attention than Thor.
I should hope so, Loki. Still, it saddens me that Thor must die. He is truly a god to be admired.
That pompous fool's overdeveloped physique is nothing compared to my conniving intellect. Now, I have longed to crush his self-righteous countenance beneath my booted heel.
Silence! All of you. My scanners show the heroes are in the Valley of Spirits. We have set the stage, and the players have arrived. Now, let us watch and see who will survive this tale of deception.
Excellent. Now all you have to do is track down Mandarin and see what he knows about the Masters of Evil.
Okay.
You are officially a loser.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
You're a mess. Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
I'm almost out of health.
Sure. Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
Trash in the Mandarin's palace. Yeah, because that's what heroes do.
Next time, I'll fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese. Spider-Man needs help. Me.
Ah, I lost Spidey. Damn. Just Deadpool Wolverine.
Destroy them.
See you around.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
I have lost.
Yeah, that's some ambush. Let's beat your ass. You blocked that.
Keep out of my way once the action starts.
I guess I can't get that way yet. Ooh, that's a pretty good one.
You're a mess.
You are officially a loser.
Who's next?
Hey, she kicked him in the nuts. Hit him in the nuts and he exploded. That's pretty cool.
See you around, sucker. Stay down. Yeah.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
Yeah. Taste that manium.
spider woman I've heard so much about?
Close, but no cigar. You must be thinking of the amazing Spider-Man.
No. It is you who are amazing. I have never beheld such a beautiful creature before.
Put your hormones in neutral, Peter. You're having a reaction to my pheromones. It's a power I can't fully control yet.
Perhaps you are right. I do find it difficult to think in your presence.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Particularly in battle situations. Like now.
Anybody else want some?
Yeah! Stomped! Wolverine even thinks he's a chump. Well, let's make sure it didn't put that on me. Nope, still, that looks good. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty decent. Now we're getting somewhere.
Aim.
My target's down. Great. Another mission.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me. Another grouping.
This does.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Nice fall. Mandarin's gonna be running out of guys.
So, still you persist in this foolish quest of attacking me in my palace? Very well then. I will unleash my latest creation, the Ultimo Mark II! Correct. Its enriched titanium casing is laced with vibranium, and the servo motors are 300% stronger than the previous model. So you see, it will be quite impossible for you to destroy this robot.
We'll see about that. Pretty sweet to me.
Ain't got the energy for that.
Wolverine tore him apart.
Better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
Bub, you're a mess.
All right.
In the Mandarin's palace.
He's drunk.
My target's down.
Greetings, my friend. It is most fortuitous that you chose to arrive when you did. Mandarin's minions were becoming quite bothersome.
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
A precious magical item known as the Orb of Agamotto was stolen from me. I managed to track it to this location. I do not know how Mandarin intends to use it, but I must retrieve the orb immediately. Splendid. Let's team up and see what we can find, shall we?
Not much of a challenge, really. I'm almost out.
Oh, really?
Bunch of points over here.
All too easy. My target's down.
Knocked him into the grass. Take that.
easy.
Right in the face. Raging of shield.
My target's down.
Very well done, my friends. We've located the orb. In return for aiding me, I will now make myself available to join your team, should you require my talents.
Nice. Well played, wizard. It's like Zelda, those look priceless.
I'm the best at what I
do. Regenerate that. Tool. Time to kick the Mandarin's ass.
You may have defeated those incompetent louts throughout my palace, but now you will face the power of the Mandarin! You shall soon learn the foolishness of such bravado. My rings of power will annihilate you.
Boy, that move's really annoying.
Not at all. I merely have a new experiment I'd like to test in a real-world situation.
Uh-huh.
Allow me to introduce my latest creations. I think they'll be quite attractive to you. It would appear my creations aren't enough of a challenge for you. A pity, really. But fear not. My prototypes of Ultima Mark III have more than enough firepower to make short work of you. Do enjoy them, as long as they survive.
Yeah, now we gotta fight. Get him. Got him.
Ain't got the energy for that.
I left Doom's band of miscreants weeks ago, after I attempted to become their leader. Needless to say, Doom was perplexed and forced me out. Most likely it was that pompous Loki. He has the ability to shape-shift. Obviously to keep you busy while they enacted the next step of their plot.
Team, once you're finished with Mandarin, return to base immediately. The Masters of Evil have kidnapped 2 X-Men, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey.
Welcome back from Mandarin's palace. It looks like the Masters of Evil managed to pull a fast one on us and kidnap 2 X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. For the next part of the operation, we're moving our headquarters to another location. When you're ready to go, talk to Mr. Wingfoot.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Roast is on line 6.
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin. No problem.
Welcome. Do you have a question for me? I am...
President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Yeah, nice shield outfit. Ooh. Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Is my mask on straight?
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Sure.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Hi. What's new?
He's awake! Shield the castle!
Get him to the lab immediately.
Doom. Nobody fucks with Doom.
Greetings, my friends, and welcome to my home, the Sanctum Sanctorum. I realize an aging townhouse in Greenwich Village doesn't quite match the opulence of Stark Tower, but I think you'll find it comfortable. The rest of our team has already moved in. I would suggest you talk to Colonel Fury first. He has information concerning our next mission.
Team, welcome to our new headquarters, the home of Dr. Stephen Strange. We moved because now that Loki's involved, we're gonna need magic. And there's no better place on Earth for magic than the Sanctum Sanctorum. Professor Xavier has located one of his X-Men in Dr. Doom's castle. That means Latveria is your next stop. For more info, talk to Black Widow. You're free to explore your new HQ, but when you're ready to start the mission, use the Orb of Teleportation near Wong.
Hello. Welcome to the Sanctum Sanctorum. Well, Loki's ploy worked. He tricked us into going to Mandarin's palace, leaving Doom free to kidnap Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. Yes. He is somewhere in the Castle Doom, and that is exactly where you are headed. I would advise extreme caution. Dr. Doom is not to be underestimated. When you are ready to leave, use the Orb of Teleportation near Wong. Located in Latveria's capital city, it looks like nothing more than a medieval castle, but it houses some of the most advanced technology on Earth. Doom prefers to use robots for security. These Doombots, as they are called, closely resemble the man who created them. They were visiting Dr. Moira McTaggart on Muir Island when an army led by Ultron attacked. Not seriously. Ultron's team did not waste time with unnecessary battle. They fought their way into the lab area, trapped the X-Men in containment fields, and then teleported out. Originally, I was a ballerina. But at the news of my husband's death, I became a spy for the KGB. I discovered the truth, that my husband was alive. He had become an agent known as the Red Guardian, and his superiors wished him to sever all ties to his past. It was no trouble at all.
The Masters of Evil recently abducted 2 of my X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. Colonel Fury has placed a priority on saving them. Apparently, he feels that by locating the wayward X-Men, you will also uncover the headquarters of the Masters of Evil. Yes, with the aid of Cerebro, I've discovered Nightcrawler is in Latveria. Nightcrawler's location really comes as no surprise, although I must admit I'm puzzled as to why Jean isn't with him. But there's no time to hesitate. To get to Latveria, use Dr. Strange's Orb of Teleportation. It will send you there instantly. This is an uplink Beast created, so that I can access all of Cerebro's functions, even though I'm miles away. It's a large device located in the sub-basement of the X-Mansion. I use it to locate mutants around the world. No, but it can be dangerous to the untrained mind. That's why I will only allow the most experienced of telepaths to use it. Jean Grey and Emma Frost are both quite skilled at working with Cerebro. His real name is Kurt Wagner, and he's perhaps the kindest soul I've ever met. Hailing from Germany, he is devoutly religious, despite his somewhat devilish appearance. Oh yes, he's been with the team for years. His mutant ability to teleport has saved the X-Men hundreds of times. Jean is quite a talented telepath, and very powerful at telekinetics, more so than she realizes. And that power carries a grave danger. If she expends too much energy, there is a chance her personality will be consumed by the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a malevolent entity, capable of great destruction. Of course, come back anytime.
Hello, I am Wong, Dr. Strange's assistant. It is a mystical device recently created by Dr. Strange. It aids him in reaching the dark dimension where his friend Cleo resides. Not at all. Once I have attuned it to the proper location, you may use it anytime you like. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. It is built upon a focal point for supernatural energies, and is the home of my teacher, Dr. Strange. This is where Dr. Strange conducts various experiments into the mystical world. It also houses his vast collection of occult objects. It was no trouble at all.
Hi, what can I do for you? That's the Orb of Teleportation. It's for transporting people to different locations. Yes, I guess since he's the Sorcerer Supreme, he's the only one who could create such a powerful magical item. It's a very complicated machine that was designed by Professor Xavier to detect psionic energy. When the X-Men first formed, he used Cerebro to locate mutants with newly emerging powers. But now, it's primarily used to save people in trouble. Ah.
None shall enter this room unless they are accompanied by Dr. Strange.
Greetings, humans. I am Clea, Sorceress Supreme of the Dark Dimension and friend to Dr. Strange. Yes, but be wary. This is where Dr. Strange stores arcane objects. Most are harmless, but some could prove quite dangerous.
Hey, that name you gave me, C.B. Sobolski, was perfect. Yeah, he said all I need was a shield security module. Would you mind talking to the Vision? I bet he has one.
Hello. How are you? You mean because of the laptop we found on the helicarrier? No, it's impossible. Black Widow is a lot of things, but she's not a traitor. I know, because I fought beside her, and I've been romantically involved with her. And on a more practical side, she doesn't act like she's lying. A person's heart rate changes when they lie, and Natasha's heart is steady as ever. She has to be telling the truth. Yes, that's one of the side effects of having radioactive waste dumped on me as a kid. It blinded me, but it also heightened my other senses. I now have a radar-like ability to give me a mental picture of my surroundings. That was because a martial artist named Stick trained me how to use my new abilities. Oddly enough, Stick's also blind. Anytime.
Hey, did you see that Professor Xavier's here? With him on the case, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler are as good as free. Hey, come on. This is Professor Charles Xavier we're talking about. The guy's never wrong.
In the X-Men mansion never blows up. Oh!
Be cool.
Humans, I would warn you, dark magic is stalking this house, waiting to pounce like a wolf in the night. Dr. Strange's most powerful enemy, Baron Mordo. My name is Clea. I am the Sorceress Supreme of the Dark Dimension. Yes, we are quite well acquainted. Years back, Stephen brought me to Earth, and I became his student. Once I had learned all I could, I returned to my dimension to free it from the corrupt rule of my mother. All I can tell you is, this house, the Sanctum Sanctorum, is the focal point of an immense evil energy. That is what most concerns me. It is happening now, even as we speak. Like a menacing vulture, it hovers, waiting to strike. A vile, dark sorcerer who has long been a rival of Stephen's. And though he has great, inborn magical powers, Mordo is no match for the mystical might of Dr. Strange. Long ago, Mordo pretended to be a student of the Ancient One, all the time plotting to take his power. Stephen discovered Mordo's deception and attempted to warn the Ancient One. Of course.
Greetings. I trust you have spoken with Clea about the dark magic she senses. It is difficult to tell. The magic waits like a creature on the hunt. It lurks in the dark, waiting for its moment to pounce. I'm sorry. All I know for certain is that this dark magic is the work of my arch-nemesis, Baron Mordo. Long ago, I had been a doctor of surgery and injured my hands in a car accident. While searching for a cure, I met the Ancient One. Yes, but at the time his student was Baron Mordo. I discovered Mordo intended to steal the Ancient One's power, and I helped to stop him. Since then, Mordo and I have been bitter enemies. He grew up in the Himalayan mountains some 500 years ago. There he was trained in the mystic arts, but was ultimately forced to battle his treacherous master. The young man then dedicated his life to fighting dark magic, and joined the Order of the Ancient Ones. He outlived his compatriots, and feared he would die without finding an apprentice. Then, he met me. You're quite welcome.
I wonder if I could impose on you to locate the book entitled A History of the Arcane. Wong said it would be located somewhere in this house. The one for accessing SHIELD data? Yes, I still have it. I suppose there's no harm in that. You're welcome.
Okay.
If you say so.
Who is it that disturbs my meditation? I see my student, Dr. Strange, has allied himself with an impressive group of individuals. Correct. And no doubt, there must be grave danger in the world for one such as you to have banded together. Tell Dr. Strange that his master shall keep a watchful eye on the situation.
Well, what have we here? Oh, a brand new XJ9 SHIELD security module. Sweet! Now I can do some serious hacking. Nothing new. Far as I know, it's a think tank run by SHIELD. But I'm looking to find out exactly what it is they're thinking about. Well, I bet she's working for the other team. But we'll know more once I hack into SHIELD's Black Ops network and get full info on the organization. Do you honestly think any of you can hide from a super hacker like me? There is nowhere on Earth you can go that I can't track you down. Actually, Deadpool told me. Well, I climbed up a drain pipe and crawled in through a window. Then, a plant tried to eat me, and some tentacles tried to drag me into another dimension. Just wait till you get my bill. You can thank me later. With cash.
Greetings. I trust you have spoken with Clea about the dark magic she senses. Your call.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night right here. And I'm gonna sign out. I'll be back online tomorrow night, so thanks for hanging out, and hopefully it was enjoyable watching. And I'll catch you guys next time.